हाय नमक हलाल इधर
साहब
आओ।
हम नमक हलाल नहीं हूँ साहब।
अच्छा, नमक किसका खाते हो?
साहब टाटा का।
और शेयर किसका खरीदते हो?
साहब रिलायंस का। Hello friends, so that was just a small skit. I hope you all liked it. So today in this video we are going to analyze Tata Consumer Products Limited. So this is the FMCG company of the Tata Group, and I believe this company has good potential to give good and higher returns in the future. Why? Because if you see the Indian story of the multi-bagger companies which have become multi-bagger stocks, like for example Titan, DMart, HUL, Bajaj Finance, Maruti Suzuki, all these companies are doing consumer business, but different forms of consumer business, right? But ultimately they are doing consumer facing business, okay? And based on India's population and the volume, it's a great volume business. So consumer business is actually difficult to crack it, but if you crack it, then you are the king of that market. And hence, I also believe because of that same reason, Tata Consumer has a good potential to give you higher returns in the future. So now, first let us understand about the company, friends. If you see in the financial year 2019-20, Tata Global Beverages, the listed company, was renamed into Tata Consumer Products Limited, which is the current listed company. And the consumer-facing business of Tata Chemicals Limited, such as the Tata Salt, Tata Spices, was demerged from Tata Chemicals Limited and merged into Tata Consumer Products Limited. And in the current financial year, the company is also planning to merge Tata Coffee Limited, which is also a listed company, merge into Tata Consumer Products Limited. So with that, once it is done, all the consumer facing business of the Tata Group will be under one umbrella, Tata Consumer Products, and this will unlock a lot of value and synergies, and with the introduction of new products in the future, this company has good runway for a higher growth. So now let us look at the product portfolio of Tata Consumer Products, friends. Okay, so if you see, the products can be divided basically into three main categories. One is beverages, second is food, and the third is cafes. So let us look at the beverages first. In beverages, you have the tea brand, right? And the Tata tea brand is the number 2 tea brand in India. And it has various tea brands, sub-segments of the Tata tea brand, such as Tata Chakra Gold, Tata Kandan Devan, right? So these are the tea brands in India. In international brands, international market, it has the Tetley tea brand. Apart from that, there are various herbal tea, specialty tea, and various tea brand portfolio of Tata Group. Then you have the coffee brand, which has instant coffee, filter coffee with various brand names of Tata. And then coming to the cold beverages, Tata has entered into the mineral drinking water with a Tata Himalayan drinking water, and then you have the Tata Gluco also, right? And then now let us go to the second product, which is the foods, right? In foods, you have the Tata Salt, right, which is the largest salt brand in India. Tata Namak, Desh Ka Namak. And then you have the Tata Sampann, which is the Indian spices and the pulses, which has all the Indian spices, pulses, and they have introduced now dry fruits also, and ready to eat items like poha, khichdi, etc. And if you see, friends, Tata Sampann is the first national branded player in the pulses category, and that's why it has a huge potential for growth in the future. And then you have the Tata Soulful, which basically provides breakfast and cereals, snacks, cornflakes type of snacks under Tata Soulful brand name, and this also has a huge potential in the future. And then finally you have the cafe, which is a Tata Starbucks spread across 26 cities in India with 268 stores. So now, friends, let us look at the macroeconomic factors affecting this industry. So if you see, friends, in the India business, the organized Indian food and beverage market is estimated to be around 5 lakh crores and is also expected to grow at 10 to 15% over the next 5 years period. And if you see within the food and beverages, the tea market in India is estimated to be around 27,000 crores, and Tatas have a market share of 22%, and every Indian loves tea, so there's an evergreen demand which will be there for tea. And the tea business of the company grew by 6% in the last 1 year. Then coming to the coffee business, the branded coffee market is estimated to be around 2,600 crores. The coffee business of the company grew by 44% in the last 1 year. Coming to the branded salt market, which is estimated to be around 7,000 crores. Tata's have a market share of 37% and the salt business has grown by 17% in the last 1 year. Now the packaged water, drinking water business, okay, that market in India estimated to be around 18,000 crores. Tatas have also entered into this market. Definitely huge opportunities for growth available in this particular segment. Coming to the pulses and spices market, friends, India is the largest producer and the consumer of the pulses, right? And this industry is estimated to be more than 1.5 lakh crores with only 1 to 2% of the branded players in this market. And hence, with Tata Sampann entering into this field, again huge potential for growth in the future. And then the breakfast cereals market, it is around estimated to be around 200 crores and contains only mostly one brand, which you all know is the Kellogg's. But with Tata Soulfull entering here, again good opportunities are available. So all these new businesses like ready to eat, drink, and Tata Sampann has grown by 52% in last 1 year. And as far as the international business, and macroeconomic factors is considered, friends, I'm not going into that because if you see the companies, 70% of revenue and profits are derived only from India, and hence, I'm going for the macroeconomic factors only of Indian business. Okay, friends, let's now go into the financial analysis of the company. And if you see, all the numbers in this analysis are given in crores and are all based on consolidated financial statements. Okay, so let us look at the revenue. Revenue for the last financial year, that is 21-22, was 12,425 crores, and it has grown from 6,800 crores 5 years ago. Okay, but for the purpose of CAGR, friends, I'm just taking last 2 years revenue, that is from financial year 20 to financial year 22, the growth rate, because if you see, the company was rebranded, given a new name, and every new branding ideology, everything was created from financial year 20, and hence it is only reasonable if you do a CAGR of last 2 years. Okay, so in the last 2 years, revenue has grown by 14%. And coming to the net profits, last year the net profits was 1,015 crores and last 2 years grown at a CAGR of 49%. If you see, the net profit margins of the company is around 8% for the last 2 years. Before that it was 5%. Now friends, let me now do a peer comparison of companies in the same business, right? So I am taking HUL, Hindustan Unilever, and Godrej Consumer Products. Okay, though these companies are not exactly similar to Tata, but okay, because they have a very different and a large portfolio, but still, just to give you an idea as to how this FMCG business is working, I am doing this financial analysis for your purpose. Okay, so if you see, for HUL, the revenue in the last 2 years and the profits have grown both at 15% CAGR. Revenue and profits 15% CAGR, and the PAT margin, net profit margin of the company, is 17% for last both the years. If you see Godrej Consumer Products, okay, revenue last 2 years grown at 11% CAGR, profits at 9% CAGR, PAT margin of the company is 15% in last 2 years. So these were the peers of the Tata Consumer Products Limited. Now, further going into the financial analysis, if you see, the return on capital employed of Tata Consumer has been 33% for last year, and last 4 years, if you see, 35, 26, 20 and 25%. Okay, then if you go to return on net worth, which is like similar to return on equity and analysis, it has been 6% for the last 2 years. Before that, 4, 6 and 7%. And the earnings per share of the company was 10.15 rupees for the last year. Before that, 9.35, 6.47, right? So these are the financial analysis parts relating to the profit and loss account. So now let's go to the balance sheet analysis. Okay, if you see the borrowings of the company for the last year, it was 1,011 crores. Okay, but if you see, the debt to equity ratio of the company is very, very low, friends. It is just 0.09. So borrowings is very, very small part of the company. There is no amount that you need to bother about the borrowings of the company. Then if you come to the current ratio of the company, last 2 years it was 2.25 and 2.28. So a very healthy current ratio. And if you see the free cash flows of the company, last year was 1,242 crores, and in the last 2 years grown at a CAGR of 16%. Okay, so now friends, let us go to the segment reporting, segment analysis of the company. Okay, so the segment analysis is divided into two parts basically. One is branded business, other one is non-branded business. So branded business means all the products which are sold to the consumers, like the retail products, those are all called as branded business. And the non-branded business consists of coffee and tea plantation, friends, right? The extraction, growing, production of coffee and tea, that is a non-branded business. Okay, so if you see for the last 2 financial years, the revenue from branded business has been 90% and revenue from non-branded business has been just 10%. And if you see the profits of the branded business is 94% and profits from non-branded business is 6%. So mainly companies only majoritarily very large share is only from the branded business. Then let us now see the share of revenue and profits from India business and international business. So last 2 years revenue from India business has been on an average 70%. Revenue from India is 70% and revenue from international business is 30%. And international business consists of USA, UK, Canada, Australia, etc. Right? And profits of the company 70% again from India business, 30% on an average last 2 years from international business. So if you see, friends, as far as the financial performance of the company is concerned, okay, it is average. It is neither very bad nor very good. But the main point which I want to convey is that this is a future oriented company. New products will be launched in the future. So there is a lot of scope for growth in the future. So now let us look at the rewards which the company has given to the shareholders. If you see the market cap of the company in the last 2 years, friends, has grown at a 62% from 27,000 crores to 71,000 crores as on 31st of March 2022. But right now, as on 1st of July, when I'm recording this video, the market cap has fallen down to 66,000 crores, right? Okay. Now coming to the bonus, if you see the company has given last bonus only in 1994. After that, no bonus was given. Stock split was also done in 2010 from face value 10 to face value 1. After that, no further stock splits. But if you come to the dividends, last 5 years dividends, kind of decent dividends, 6 rupees this year, okay, for this 22, then 4 rupees, then 2.7, 2.5 for the last 2 years, right? And coming to the now, let us go look at the valuations of the company, which is the most important. The market price as on 1st July 2022 is 720 rupees. Okay, friends. And if you look at the PE ratio of the company, trailing 12 months, PE ratio comes to 71. And if you see the PE ratio of HUL and Godrej Consumer, it is 60 and 45 respectively. So if you see the valuations comparatively, this company is overvalued as compared to its peers, and even then 71 is considered to be a very high PE ratio. So I would not suggest to enter into this company at the current point of time because the valuations are quite high. But what you can do is keep this company in your radar, and whenever the stock prices crash or fall or there is a correction in the market, this company is very good for future purposes, for growth potential based on the analysis which I have given you. Okay, friends. So that's all. And some quirky points which I thought of telling you, some new things about this company is that LIC is a shareholder in this company and holds 4.65% in the shareholding. And Tata Consumer is listed in Calcutta Stock Exchange. I don't know many other companies are listed there. Then also in London and Luxembourg stock exchanges. Okay, so with that, friends, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section whether you want me to make analysis of any other Tata Group companies in the future. Thank you. This is C.S.Karthik signing off, and namaste.